Hello and welcome, my sewer covers covered in mayonnaise. It's SJB here, and we are back on High Finance? Why are we playing this map, Chris? Well, believe it or not, I've never beat this map on Chimps, and I've decided that I need to go back and I need to beat this puppy on Chimps for you guys. We're going to be a fairly odd strategy today overall. I might need to maneuver this around a little bit and kind of change what I'm doing a little bit over time, because again, I've never done this before. But that's okay, because I've got a really super secret, sexy strategy that I really want to try for you guys. Some people ask me why I don't have sponsors, and it's because of you guys. I don't need sponsors because you guys support me by using my creator support code, lowercase letters S, J, and B. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for all the support you guys give me over the years, and especially right now. Thank you so much. And it's going to involve the Druid and the Wizard. We're really going to hope that these, oh gosh. All right, let's hope that round 9 ends up being easy enough for us. We're really going to hope that this works out because we're going to be doing a lot of global tower stuffs. I think it only makes sense on High Finance to go global because there's so much track and room and things to do things. So we got to make sure that we're actually pulling that off in some reasonable way here. So what I decided to do is to start you guys off. I got a sub going. I've got a Dart Monkey here to kind of keep me in the game. I'm going to be building a Druid because I am going to be going for a middle path Spirit of the Forest today, even on Chimps. And then I've also got to get my hero flowing here. So we've got Sai. He's 1,080 bucks to get started in here, but he is also going to be a global attacker. And this is an advanced map, so we might go up pretty gosh darn high here as far as levels are concerned. I don't know if he's going to make it all the way up to level 20, but I'm rooting for it, obviously. The main problem right now is starting off. Can we get a Sai going right now? I don't know. On top of that, if I do want to buy crap places, I mean, we're talking $1,000 here, 750 bucks there, 1,500 there. I think there's a 500 up at the top here. But Sai, it does not matter where you put him because he does not actually have like a wall issue or anything like that. He's just automatically global. So we're gonna put him in kind of a, I don't want to call it a bad spot, but we're going to put him in just a spot anywhere that we can, kind of keep him out of the way as much as possible. We're going to put him on strong, obviously. Want to make sure that, oh crap, come on, get him going, get him going. Make sure we're doing as much damage as we possibly can to the biggest and the strongest of them Bloons. Alright, so now we need to go for our sub for a little bit. I think the best way to do this is probably with some barbed darts action up in here. See if round 15 is going to go down the way I'm hoping it is. And it is! It's going to go down so easy, baby. Alright, so I'm not going to say smooth sailing from here, but I think things are going to be going pretty decently for a little while up in here. I'm going to go for my Thorn Swarming, Heart of the Oaking, Middle Path Druid pretty quickly over here. I feel like that guy's going to be actually really helpful for us. Through the jungle, just kind of randomly grabbing balloons all over the place. And don't forget, all of these levels here, every single one is going to be a huge, huge help for us. And again, leveling up faster than usual because we're on an advanced map. Already got a level 3 ability here, so if something goes completely awry, we've got to have, ooh, look at that. Woo! This is getting tight already, boys. Tight already. I think once we get through the jungle, things are going to change a little bit, but until then, oh my. All right, we got some red balloons trying to sneak through over here. Is it going to be done with the Sai ability? I don't have the money yet. We're going to put them on first here. We've got some of those. A few more coming through. And at the last second, we grab it, and we get the Druid of the Jungle. Put him back to strong. And life is scary, but it is indeed going, my friends. Now the Druid of the Jungle is going to be a big deal for us. All right, we're going to go for our next big global buddy here. All right, this is going to be a weird one because this doesn't really necessarily make that much sense all the time. But I think for the most part, it will make some sense. We're going for a wizard. I'm going for a bottom path wizard. All right, all the way up to a pod. This is long-term thinking and everything, but I do believe that it'll make a lot of sense for us in the long run. Hopefully. Hopefully smart enough with our guided magic that we can see through walls with, by the way. Oh, crap. Do we have lead popping power? Okay, we're going to make sure we get some extra lead popping power here with my sub. And, I'm very happy with this Druid of the Jungle so far. He's been doing exactly what I want him to. And I got him on first as well, but I believe he could go on strong or last or whatever the heck I want to as well. And I think they changed it so now the targeting actually does matter what you're using this guy for. So we're definitely going to play with that a little bit later on. But like I said, now's the time to get that Necromancer if at all possible, and then just still make sure we're going to have enough Moab popping power for round 40. If we can get this guy going and still have Moab popping power for round 40, things are going to start to go really, really, really good for us. Okay, now the reason why I'm making this video is actually because in my ranking video that I just made where I ranked all of BTD6's 5th tier towers, some people disagreed with some of my ranks, and one of the main thing that they disagreed with was with Spirit of the Forest. They said that Spirit of the Forest was more powerful than I'm giving him credit for. Now, on Chimps mode, he doesn't make a lot of money, which, you know, again, I'm more of a Chimps player than anything else, so sometimes my view can be a little bit distorted in that sense. Oh, here we go. Round 36 is a little bit difficult. But... and it's easy to forget that he does make that extra few $1,000s every single round once you get him up to 5th tier, and like that is a big change for you, you know? So here we go. This is looking good. He's got enough range here that it's actually going to make sense for us now to actually get this guy. Graveyard is probably going to flop up pretty good over here, but we do have to pop things inside of his range. Otherwise, this is going to be basically pointless. All right, Moab popping power. I don't know for certain, but I think I'm going to go Advanced Intel and Ballistics Missile here. And I don't know what else I want to get just yet, but I'm thinking a Monkey Ace. But to get that, I'd have to buy one of these thingamajigs, and I'm not sure if that's going to be worth it. I probably could fit a Monkey Ace on here, but I don't remember. I haven't played with this in a long, long time. So I'm not sure if I want to do that unless I'm going to go for a middle path. So we're going to throw him down here. We're just going to get it. I'm pretty confident that you can fit a Monkey Ace on here. But spending $1,000 of our hard-earned money is pretty horrible, admittedly, right now. And I don't think I'm going to be able to afford anything of reasonable value here as far as Moab popping power is concerned. I need another, like, $500. Oh, boy! This is going to be difficult. And he's got no graveyard right now. Only 249. This could be tricky for us. All right, Sai, you've got a Moab stunning ability. That's going to help out a little bit. But is it going to be enough here? And with all of that extra help, we take down the Moab! Absolutely stunning. All right. What's next on the agenda? Well, I think I want to go for at least a reasonable level Monkey Ace here, just because I think he's like already bought and going to be pretty good. So we're going to go for an Operation Dark Storm here, just kind of help myself out. And then I'm going to be going for my 5th tiers. I think Pod, obviously, pretty important. $28,000 though. Can't quite afford it just yet. And then after we get a Pod, Spirit of the Forest, bro. And we're going to see if these global, pretty much global, not completely global, towers are going to be able to do what they want to do. Now, it is good. Guided Magic and Arcane Blast are doing a great job of targeting the Bloons in the right paths as they're coming through here, so that's pretty awesome. Yeah, I'm at least going to buy this guy, and I think I don't really need camo detection, because this guy's going to decamo-wise mostly everything. So I'm going to leave him blank for now, but if I ever run into any issues, I got camo detection available. If not, Sharper Darts, nothing wrong with it. And I'm feeling so confident that I believe that we will see you guys in a couple rounds. All right, another Moab's coming out round 50 here. This one should be so much easier. And look at that, Sai demolishing them ceramics. A little bit of a combo here with Druid the Jungle and all that stuff, but overall, going very, very good. I would say that the Bloons have not even made it halfway through the map with my current stuff, and I've still got $17,000 plus saved up at this point. That's pretty absurd. Camo detection, no problem, bro. 51's usually a pretty big camo round problem, but not today, man. So who's doing most of our popping power? That's a great question. I think Necromancer's probably doing most of it, but I honestly think that everybody's working together here. 13K, 9K. Whoa, this guy's got more than this guy. That's actually pretty absurd. And this guy, only 2,700. I would have expected a little more. And another 9,000 from Sai, which shows how good our hero is doing, though. And I think most of the pops are coming from when we kill like 4 ceramics at the same time or something like that. But still, that's a lot of popping power from a little hero buddy over here. And already, again, level 9. That's pretty awesome. All right, so Pod is going to be coming up here in just a few seconds. We're almost up to 28K. And I still believe that there's going to be almost no difficult rounds once we get a Pod going. Usually can you have Pod carry you through round 80 besides a few rounds here and there where they're sort of, you don't have enough regular Bloon popping power automatically. Or specifically like the Oh My God on round 80 is kind of difficult because your graveyard kind of runs out over time, right? And round 60 could be, I guess, a little bit tricky, but I think we've got enough popping power with what we currently have here, and especially with the Pod, it shouldn't matter too much. All right, so things are going pretty awesomely fantastic right now. Pod is officially up. He is sending out some random balloons the wrong way down this path, and that does upset me a little bit. I don't know why he does that. It could be a glitch. Could be just happenstance. I don't know. Seems like the graveyard is working perfectly this time. And, of course, taking down the BFB beautifully. All right, so people don't know this, but Jungle's Bounty does generate that extra cash and everything, but it also allows you to do 2 vines instead of just 1, which means we're doubling the Druid of the Jungle's power, even though we're not making any extra cash off this guy, which is fine by me. And now we got to save up $37,800. This is the big boy of our game, I believe. The big savings, probably the most expensive thing we're going to buy today. Only other thing that I might buy is a first strike and a preemptive strike. Also pretty expensive, but they're all both not necessary for this strategy. But the main thing that I'm worried about is late game. Both of these towers that I'm currently doing are going to be bad against the bad, right? So I know that I'm thinking sort of long-term here, like fairly confident, easy through round 80, easy through round 90. Once you get to round 100, though, if you beat 99 rounds and lose to the last one, I mean, that's actually, like, worst-case scenario. It's, like, the worst thing that can happen to you, man. And it sucks. And, on top of that, don't forget that these, big balloons are coming out of the short section. All right? You can kind of pay attention. Even rounds are going to come through here. Odd rounds are going to come through here. So, around 98, there's a big balloon level, short side. Around 100, short side. And then around 99 and 97, and all that stuff, we're going to come through the long one. And honestly, I think I would say probably 90% of situations, late game, you're much more likely to lose to the short side than the long side. But it is what it is. All right, we're going to skip a couple rounds here because we're just dominating literally everything at this point. So let's see, guys, when things get a little more tricky. I just pooped my pants, man. I just pooped my pants. I swear. I thought a balloon snuck through on round 76. I spammed both abilities at the very last second. Oh my god. Whew! I was not expecting round 76 to be so problematic for us with a pod. But I guess we are having a little bit of trouble keeping our graveyard fully up. A lot of things are getting popped outside of his range. Specifically, obviously, Sai is attacking things, obviously, as soon as they come in. This guy's attacking them kind of randomly. So, I don't have anything like Attack Zone or something like that, so, like, doing a lot of damage right here. So that's making this a little bit tricky, I suppose. But any which way, we're doing good enough, and we're almost at the Spirit of the Forest money. But dang, I am now worried about round 80 for sure. It's almost making me reconsider possibly going for a first strike for round 80 instead and just saving up for Spirit of the Forest for later. But at the same time, I really don't want to do that. I really just want to buy the frickin' Spirit of the Forest. So I think I can get him. I think I can afford him. And I think I can still defend if I use possibly these other 2 abilities. But I'll be straight with you guys. I just don't even know how Sai works. I played with him like 5 times. Don't know exactly how things work. So I'm going to read up on him really quickly for like a second here before round 80. And we'll make sure we plan something out and buy something that actually makes sense. Okay, reading up on things helps me at 0. Throws Bloons into utter chaos. That means nothing to me. So we're going to get the Spirit of the Forest. Here we go. We actually take some time to earn these vines up, so we want to get them up as quickly as possible. And then as far as cross path is concerned, I don't think it really matters, man. I mean, we could get the Heart of the Thunder. A little bit extra popping power. Heart of the Vengeance, only 10% extra attack speed, but our regular attack isn't really doing much, I don't think. I don't think the vines are considered a real attack. So, I am going to just go for the Thunder. That's my plan. All right, round 80 with 2,000 graveyard. That's not nothing, but it's not as much as I'd like it to be. 1,700. We've got everybody attacking right here. We're down to BFBs already. That's actually good news. But we're popping them outside of the range over here. We're going to throw the Bloons into utter... No, we don't need to. And everything got popped. Great. That's fantastic. It's exactly what you want to see. Whoop, 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 whoop. All right, so what's next on the agenda, man? I mean, what else do we want to get? Everything is basically just... low-tier Bloons are just getting demolished at this point. Regular BFBs, no problem. I would think that the best thing for me to do is probably just to slow Bloons down on the screen. And I don't know if I have any straight-up global things that can slow things down automatically. I also alternatively could just go for straight damage, like first strike capability and preemptive strike. But I gotta make sure that I got enough money for all the things that I want to buy and still have the bad popping power. And that might be my biggest issue. What do I get that can actually officially pop the bad balloon and still help me out for all the other balloons in here? And I've got a really wicked idea, but I'm not sure if I want to go through with it. I'm going to need a lot of money here. So what I'm going to do is for the next, like, several rounds here is we're going to save up our money. Now, currently, we are running a black Chimps medal right here. So it makes me kind of on edge of maybe just wanting to build something right now and just be a little bit safer about myself. But I'll be straight with you guys. I want to play a little dangerous right now. I'm feeling a little adventurous. I feel like maybe we can pull this off, and if we could, it would be so freaking cool. So we're going to wait a second. Well, I kind of figure things out a little bit, but I do believe that this guy will be powerful enough for the bad, though he's not really meant for the bad, if that makes sense. I'm kind of leaving you guys in the dark here, so we'll see you guys in a couple rounds. All right, we're still going pretty strong. It should be noted that Psy can now target, or can soon target BFBs, which is going to be really cool. Obviously, round 90 is a little scary for me because DD frickin' T's, bro. I think this guy pops DDTs, but actually, I'm a little afraid now. I don't think he does. I don't think he does pop DDTs. I think this entire thing does not pop leads at all. So that does scare me a little bit. It makes me really want to get the sub over here, but if I do my other tower, I do need to make sure he's got camo detection and or just the things get decamoized, which I'm hoping that he can do already. I'm very confused now on what I want to do. All right, screw it. I'm going for it. I'm just doing it. I don't care anymore. We're going to throw him on the top here. No, it doesn't really matter where we put him, I guess. We're going for it. We're going for a boomerang up to Moab Dom. All right, this guy's another... Oh my god, almost $20,000 away. That's going to be quite a while before we get him. But he will be absolutely dominant once we finally can get him. But the question is, will he help me out enough for round 95? With our current technology. I don't know. I don't know. Psy, level 16. Bam, Shazam. 3 Bloons at once. 3 BFBs at once. The same freaking time? Woo! Alright, so far, he is doing a great job against these DDTs. But 95 is a whole different monster. You never know what's going to happen, man. I mean, you could be so freaking confident. But if you're not popping the purple balloons next to this thing, our graveyard's just going to be gone for round 95. And I'll be forced to basically go for a Sky Shredder or something. And that can be upsetting. But we do get a lot of money on 94. We would actually get enough money to get this Moab Dom going. I think. Hopefully. Things are going down, but ever so slow. Oh, no! What was that? I had abilities and everything. Oh, my God. Oh, I hate my life. Okay, we are just about back. We have adapted our strategy mildly. The main thing that I've changed here is I've got my Moab Eliminator instead of trying to save up for that ridiculous Moab Dom. I know I needed something for the bad in particular, and I know that the Moab Eliminator is probably even better than Moab Dom for the bad itself, but slightly weaker against the rest of these balloons. Now we're on round 94. This is where we lost last time, though, which is kind of upsetting. It took me, like 25, 30 minutes to get back here, so that kind of sucks, but hey, we're back. I also decided to go for an extra main Moab to keep things on the screen for a little longer, allowing this guy and this guy to do more work, and this guy, all my global people, to do more work. And then soon we're going to have a Glue Storm, which will also give us that extra just kind of damage overall, I think. And then, in addition, I can actually use some abilities this time around, because I at least know that this was going to be a troublesome round. I don't know if it was the fact that the vines were on the ground that, like, really just made me look the wrong way or something like that, but something happened. But this time around, oh my god, so much easier! And we didn't even spam our Mobile Limb ability or anything like that. All right, round 95 could also be tricky. At the very least, we do have a Glue Strike ability, but not a Glue Storm ability. Should help us out a little bit. And then obviously Pod. We're hoping Pod's just going to kind of kill everything, but you never frickin' know. So here we go. We're going to go for a quick Glue Storm here. It's a very quick one. Only lasts for a couple Bloons there. I could use other abilities from Psy, but I'm hoping I don't need to, and it looks like 95 does indeed go down. I was afraid of 95, not of 94. But now we're back to the even rounds, which 96 and 98 will both be very tricky here. Still going reasonably well. Graveyard is keeping up so far. Balloon popping power a little on the limited side, though. We're hoping that the Glue Storm is really going to help out with that, with just kind of like melting all of the balloons on the inside here. And now I don't know what I want to build, though. I could go a lot of different ways. But I think I'm going to just go for something silly that's going to keep Bloons on the screen in particular. And I think I'm going to go for something like an Arctic Wind. It might seem a little bit silly, but I believe... Oh, my God. All right, we're definitely having some trouble here, boys. All right, luckily, we've got extreme BFB popping power at this point with Psy. Bloons within a larger radius. Okay, okay. That's cool, I guess. But doesn't really help us out that much. We're going to have to start spamming abilities here. 98 is going to be painful, though. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I know it's going to be painful. This is what I'm going to do. I know that the Moabs being on the screen for longer is our major problem. So we're going to go for a quick Moab press. And then on top of that, I am going to go for my middle path ice tower over here. We're going to hope that that just kind of gives us everything we need. And then we want this guy to pop inside of the graveyard. We want to have a full 3,000 graveyard for round 98. Ideally. Ideally. So far going pretty well. Graveyard, back to 3K. Okay, that's good. Good news. We don't have enough money yet for everything that we need, but I'm going to start spamming abilities here. We're going to go for an early Glue Storm. Hold off on the Psy ability for a quick second here while we just spam this ability. I think we will throw the Bloons into utter chaos, quote-unquote. So let's do that. Utter chaos. Yeah, send them back, baby. Send them back. Get them out of here. We got Arctic Wind up. I'm probably thinking Snowstorm, too. And we're going to Mobile Limb some crap. And then round 99, we do need a Glue Storm for 99 just to be safe. So we're going to wait on that. We got Snowstorm up with our... I guess we're going to go Permafrost and Cold Snap just to make sure the DDT Bloons just generally don't have any major weaknesses here. And we have everything ready to go for 99. This should go pretty well, actually. I don't even know if we need necessarily to use any of these abilities, but I think I'm going to use them anyways just to be safe. So we go fairly early Glue Storm, and we're going to save this Snowstorm unless we absolutely need it. Look at that. 99 goes down beautifully. Now for round 100, right away. As soon as we can, we're going to start spamming this ability. It's going to be the main boy right here. The main man. The main attack. The thing that actually is going to make this game hopefully go down and hopefully go our way and give us our first ever high finance Chimps medal. Woo! And it's going to be black, too. That's going to be the crazy part. If we can beat this bad. All right, there it goes. It pops. We glue. We're going to hold off on the freeze for a quick second here. You know, I'm just going to freeze. I'm just going to freeze. We got one of those guys. We're going to go for an utter chaos and a stun. I don't know if that helps or hurts, but we're going to use both of them at the same time. Got one more Oh My God to go. We're going to just kill him with our thingamajig. Oh my God, there's a lot of Bloons here to take down. Let's hope this Snowstorm can actually keep up. All right, still a lot of stunnage going on. It looks like we do. Wait! Wait! Wait. Wait. I pressed the wrong button for my ability. I tried to hit the Glue Storm button. No. 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 Oh my God. Yay. We made it back. Kind of. We're on round 99 right now. And this time around, we've done a couple things different, but nothing too crazy. Oh my God, you guys hear my dogs bark? They are ridiculous. We're just Glue Storm this crap to confirm that they will indeed die. And hopefully they will indeed die. They do indeed die. That was a lot scarier than I wanted it to be, though. And now round 100. All right, here we go. All right, so we're going to plan this out. We got enough money for Spike Storms. All right, so we're going to go for this Spike Storm first once we get him a little closer. Kablamo! Spike Storm the crap out of him. We're going to get another Spike Storm in here in just a second, and we got to spam this Mobile Eliminator. Oh, my God. All right, this is getting intense. I'm getting distracted by my dogs, but that's okay. That's okay. We're going to get ready for Glue Storm this stuff as soon as it pops out. One more Mobile Limb. Oh, crap. That didn't pop. Glue Storm. Let's do this first. Throw them into utter chaos. All right, we got some Mobile Eliminator action up in here. And then we're going to stun them. We're just going to stun them early. I want to make sure I get these guys going, get them out of the way before things get too crazy. All right, we're switching back to first. Things are going okay. Last bit of BFBs. Could it be? Last time it wasn't. And there it is. This time around it works. Oh, thank goodness. For the love of everything that is amazing and amazing in this world, we get the Druid Insta-Monkey. Woo! And we get the Monkey Star of this guy. All right. And we get 900 Monkey Money just to prove that this was my first time indeed beating Chimps. I guess it shows because it was pretty difficult, actually, to pull this off, especially with these weirdo towers here. I definitely deserved to lose them the last time, though, when I misplayed pressing the glue button and I left this guy in strong instead of first, which definitely caused some chaos. But here it is. We're probably going to lose on round 102. I think we should probably be able to beat round 101, but we're going to play it through anyways, just because it's kind of fun. I do believe that this is a pretty good overall setup. And also pretty good against CDTs, too, which is kind of cool. I don't know for sure that it's good enough against CDTs taking 102, but it's pretty solid overall. 2 Spike Storms and a ridiculous amount of pod damage here, but there's just too many Bloons for us. Even with some utter chaos. Oh, even with some utter chaos. Even with some utter chaos, we lose. I guess that makes sense. But anyways, overall a success. A sad success, but a success nonetheless. If you guys enjoyed, press that like button, subscribe, and of course, have a super duper delicious day.